John McTiernan's Predator is a very deceptive film that plays around a lot with audience expectations and knowledge, and I think it's for this reason that I always forget exactly how this film starts. The cold, menacing image of an alien spaceship dropping something into Earth's atmosphere always catches me off guard. And I believe that's because it feels so immediately incongruous from the images that immediately follow it.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
If there was ever a single word to describe the opening act of Predator, it would have to be macho. There's a strong masculine sensibility to the way McTiernan shoots Dutch and his band of American commandos, with an almost fetishistic obsession with muscles and guns. McTiernan shoots these men like American superheroes. I think they feel a bit more like 3 3/4 inch action figures, but I think Jesse, the body Ventura, describes himself best.
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus. Just like me.
Yeah, strap this on your sore-ass plane.
The power in these men follows them into the film's first action sequence, which is shot with a delightfully entertaining indulgence. It might not be the most logical action set piece, but it's super fun watching the entire background explode while our bulletproof protagonists mow down a vague foreign militia, finding just enough time to deliver a couple A-plus action quips.
Stick around.
And it's around this point in the film that an unsuspecting audience might assume Arnold is the titular Predator. After all, it's his face on the poster. He was the commando. He was the barbarian. By this same logic, why wouldn't he be the Predator? I mean, besides the opening scene and a few odd occurrences, the film hasn't done much for us to expect that this is anything more than a standard shoot-'em-up affair. But it's not long until McTiernan pulls that rug out from under us.
Find Hawkins?
I can't tell.
As we enter its second act, the narrative is quick to destroy the sort of invincible mythos it has been working to build up within these soldiers.
What in God's name? I think it's Hawkins. Where the hell is his body?
And the film quickly morphs into a paranoid, sweaty thriller as the men realize their masculine bravado is ineffectual to the technologically advanced force that is now hunting them down. And they find themselves in a similar position to the militants they had only fought hours before, at the mercy of a far stronger, far more skilled enemy. And I think that the allusions to the Vietnam War are very prominent within this section of the film.
She says the jungle. It just came alive and took him.
Bullshit!
The idea of the American military's arrogant hubris coming crashing down when faced with an enemy they are not trained or prepared to fight, and for reasons they cannot understand, is a very resonant one in a post-Vietnam America. And I think McTiernan's decision to shoot the film on location in the jungles of Mexico leads to that sort of claustrophobic, hellish feeling you get in films like Apocalypse Now and Full Metal Jacket. Films that I think Predator is directly in conversation with, if only in a more subtle way, wearing a mask of genre. But if the second act is all about showing the unmatched difference between the soldiers and the Predator, then the third act is all about drawing the parallels between Arnold's Dutch, who at this point has essentially become the final girl of the film, and the mysterious extraterrestrial warrior. Dutch, in essence, sort of rejects his militant humanity and embraces something more primal, something more alien, if you'll allow me to be so blunt. The Predator, in turn, takes off his helmet, perhaps to become a little more human. And after the two duel, and after Arnold gains the upper hand, he asks the film's signature question.
What the hell are you?
The Predator doesn't answer the question, but instead repeats it, in a haunting imitation of Dutch's voice. To McTiernan, the Predator is nothing more than the mirror image of our American action hero. They're both violent, inhumanly large warriors who invade foreign lands and kill without remorse. Sure, they both ascribe to thin moral codes, but at the end of the day, they're both predators, not heroes. I've been Eggnog. Thank you so much for watching.